you're starting to understand the power of Lord Sorachi. You doubted him. You did not think that he possessed the powers that he was said to possess. But now you know that it is true. Now, it seems like a very short time ago, I mean, it was a short time ago, only 6 years ago or so, that, I first ran into, 7 years ago, the Sorachi Ace hop. And people often ask, it's like, where do your ideas come from? How do you develop the beers, etc. And you want to tell somebody, well, a finger comes down from the sky and goes like this, right in the top of my head, and ideas are transmitted. It's like, ta-da! But actually, usually, in some way, shape, or form, it's hard work. Sorachi Ace, I think, is the only beer. I've been brewing beer professionally since 1989, and it's the one beer that ever came to me in a flash. I would like to act like everything was just a stroke of inspiration, but I smelled that hop, and I could have just turned around and written the recipe on a napkin right then and there, which is pretty much kind of what I did. Like, it said something to me, and then ever since I've been trying to get other hops to speak to me, and they're just they don't talk the same way. I'm still surprised that people love that that hop as much as I do. And always from the very first days, I thought there could be another evolution of this beer, another guise that it could take on even greater powers. So we have told previously the tale of Sorachi Ace, and how Sorachi Ace was born from Lord Beke of Japan and Lady Zatz of the Czech lands. And they begat a son, Sorachi Ace, and powerful he was, but too powerful, and his father cast him out, eventually to Toppenish, Washington, where he took on even greater powers, and comes back to you as the duality of Sorachi Ace on one hand, and Lord Sorachi on the other hand. Now, if any of you grew up within various churches, you may remember the Trinity. There's a Son, your Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Well, it's kind of like that. You have Sorachi Ace and Lord Sorachi, and they are one, and yet they are different. You will discover later this evening the differences therein. You may remember them tomorrow morning. So I will tell you now that do not underestimate Lord Sorachi. But he's a beautiful thing to drink. We keep it pretty dry, 9.5%. Essentially, yes. I was just about to step up here, and Vinny Tlerzo called from Russian River, and we were sitting there talking for 5 minutes. So I didn't tell him, there's a little bit of Pliny in the background of my mind, for this beer, because you drink Pliny the Elder, and you're kind of like, this will be fine. No, this is gonna be fine. This will be it's like you thought 3, but the answer was 1.5. Maybe 2. So this is kind of like that, but winter is coming. It doesn't seem like that today, but I'm told that tomorrow it'll seem more like that, and the inevitable is coming. And I hope that Lord Sorachi will keep you and your family warm and cozy through the tough months, and that you will be glad to have him standing by your side, getting you through the holidays in a good way and the other part of the holidays, which you're bracing yourself for as we speak. Yeah, there are vegans in your families. You got them, Have one Lord Sorachi and you will not have a problem preparing food for vegans. So, everything is going to be fine. So, keep it all tight, Brooklyn. Always good to see you here. Enjoy yourselves, and welcome back to Brooklyn Brewery.